This morning, two Republican congressional leaders are putting blame for the gridlock squarely on the president. House Majority Leader Eric Cantor of Virginia writes in the Washington Post, while 28 of 44 U.S. presidents have found a way to lead in divided government, this president has not. And in the Wall Street Journal, House Budget Committee Chair Paul Ryan says the president has negotiated before and he can do so now. Meanwhile, President Obama is putting new pressure on the GOP. Major Garrett is at the White House. Major, good morning.
Well, good morning, Charlie and Nora. The president at his press conference yesterday said he would negotiate with Republicans, but only after they unconditionally reopen the government and increase the amount the federal government can borrow to finance its nearly $17 trillion debt. That last part to avoid a government default. As for the budget spectacle itself, the president offered this.
To all the American people, I apologize that you have to go through this stuff every 3 months, it seems like.
President Obama was talking about frequent Washington squabbles over dollars and cents. The president said it was time to break the new pattern of Congress threatening to default to extract concessions on spending or even his new health care law.
We can't make extortion routine as part of our democracy. Democracy doesn't function this way. And this is not just for me, it's also for my successors in office, whatever party they're from. They shouldn't have to pay a ransom either for Congress doing its basic job.
House Speaker Boehner said the president will eventually have to back down.
There's going to be a negotiation here. We can't raise the debt ceiling without doing something about what's driving us to borrow more money and to live beyond our means.
House Republicans say the partial government shutdown can end and default can be averted if the president will agree to talk about reducing the deficit without raising taxes.
The president's position that, listen, we're not going to sit down and talk to you until you surrender is just not sustainable. It's not our system of government. When it comes to the debt limit, I agree with the president. We should pay our bills. I didn't come here to shut down the government. I certainly didn't come here to default on our debt.
But the president dismissed any budget talks that did not include at least some higher taxes.
I don't know why Democrats right now would agree to a format that takes off the table all the things they care about and is confined to the things that the Republicans care about.
The president said a default caused by the failure to raise the government's borrowing authority could create economic disaster. But a sizable number of House Republicans believe the president can avoid default by paying bondholders first and other bills over time. The president's press conference was designed in part to scare Republicans out of that belief. It didn't appear to work, and so Charlie and Nora, the standoff is likely to last for several more days.
Thanks, Major.